When you hear the word psychopath, what's the first image that comes to your mind? For most people, it's a serial killer from a true crime documentary or a cold, calculated villain straight out of a movie. But the truth is, not every psychopath is a murderer or a criminal. In fact, many of them live among us. They work normal jobs, have families, and blend into society almost perfectly. They can be charming, confident, and even seem emotionally intelligent at first glance. But behind that polished mask, there's something much darker. Psychopaths are masters of manipulation. They know exactly what to say and when to say it to make you doubt yourself and lower your guard. They twist your emotions, confuse your memory, and subtly make you question your own reality, all while pretending to be the victim. In this video, we'll uncover 5 phrases that psychopaths often use to manipulate and control others. These are lines that might sound harmless, even polite, but each one hides a toxic strategy meant to dominate you emotionally. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to listen for and how to protect yourself when someone tries to play these mind games. Before we dive in, it's important to remember something. Saying one of these phrases doesn't automatically make someone a psychopath. We all get defensive sometimes. We all say things we don't mean. The real difference lies in the pattern. If you notice these lines being used repeatedly, especially to twist the truth or make you question yourself, that's when it becomes a red flag. So keep an open mind, but also trust your instincts. They're usually right. 1. You misunderstood me? It sounds harmless enough, doesn't it? You misunderstood me. We've all said that before. Sometimes we really do get misinterpreted, but when a psychopath says it, the meaning is completely different. It's not about clarifying a mistake. It's about rewriting reality. Psychopaths use this phrase as a weapon. They say something cruel or manipulative or even flat-out offensive, and when you react, they immediately twist it back on you. That's not what I meant, or you took it the wrong way. Suddenly, you start doubting yourself. Maybe you did hear it wrong. Maybe you're being too defensive. Maybe you're the problem. This tactic is called gaslighting, and it's one of the psychopath's favorite tools. They'll use it again and again until you stop trusting your own perception. Over time, you might even start to rely on their version of events instead of your own. That's exactly what they want: control over how you see the world and how you see yourself. So, if someone constantly says, "You misunderstood me," after hurting you, be careful. Healthy people take responsibility. Psychopaths rewrite the story. 2. You're too sensitive. This one is another classic manipulation trick, a phrase designed to make you feel guilty for having feelings. When a psychopath says something cruel and you react with emotion, they don't comfort you or apologize. Instead, they roll their eyes and say, "You're too sensitive." It's a way to flip the script. Suddenly, they're not the one who crossed the line. You are. You're the one who can't take a joke or always overreacts. And the more they repeat it, the more you begin to believe it. You start suppressing your emotions, walking on eggshells, and trying harder not to be too sensitive. The truth is, empathy isn't weakness. It's humanity. Psychopaths don't feel empathy like most people do, and that's why your emotional reactions frustrate them. They see emotions as vulnerabilities, something to exploit. When you stop reacting, they stop feeling powerful. So the next time someone tells you you're too sensitive, take a breath and remember, your emotions are valid. Their lack of empathy isn't your fault. 3. You're overreacting. I hate drama. Here's where things get ironic. Psychopaths love drama, but only when they're the ones creating it. They'll stir conflict, gossip, or tension, then act innocent and detached once things explode. When you finally react, they shake their head and say, "You're overreacting," or "I hate drama." But look closely. Who actually caused the chaos? It's them. This is another manipulation technique called projection, accusing you of the very behavior they're guilty of. They'll create emotional messes, push your buttons, and then pretend to be the calm, rational one. They do this to make you feel unstable, while they come off as the composed voice of reason. Over time, you might even start believing that you're the dramatic one, while they keep playing the victim. Healthy people who hate drama avoid it. Psychopaths claim to hate drama, but secretly feed on it. It's how they test your reactions and see how much control they have over your emotions. 4. You always see the bad in people. This phrase is psychological judo. It flips your intuition against you. Imagine you start noticing red flags in someone's behavior, the lies, the manipulation, the subtle cruelty. You bring it up, and instead of addressing it, they sigh and say, "You always see the bad in people." It's meant to make you question your instincts, to feel guilty for doubting them. You start wondering, am I really too negative? Maybe I'm judging them too harshly. But here's the truth. Psychopaths rely on this exact moment of self-doubt. If they can make you distrust your gut, they can keep manipulating you without resistance. This tactic is especially powerful in relationships or workplaces. They make you feel like the problem, like you're the one ruining the harmony. And the more you doubt your own perception, the easier it is for them to keep doing what they do best. Control. Remember, being cautious doesn't mean you see the bad in everyone. It means you value your peace. Your intuition is your early warning system. Trust it. 5. Everyone agrees with me. This is where the psychopath's manipulative charm really shines. Everyone agrees with me. It's a phrase that sounds confident, but what it really means is, I'm using social pressure to silence you. Psychopaths are experts at building small alliances. They charm some people, manipulate others, and create the illusion of consensus. When you confront them, they'll drop this line to make you feel isolated. Well, everyone else thinks I'm right. That phrase does two things at once. It makes you question your judgment, and it subtly threatens social rejection if you don't comply. Nobody wants to be the odd one out, so you back down. They win, again. In workplaces, friendships, or families, this phrase can destroy confidence and divide people. But don't be fooled. The everyone they mention rarely exists. It's usually just a few people they've manipulated into agreement. The truth doesn't need a crowd to support it. It stands on its own. So what do all these phrases have in common? Every single one is designed to twist reality, to make you question what's real, what's fair, and what's your fault. Psychopaths don't always show their darkness through violence or cruelty. Often, it's through words, calm, calculated words that make you lose trust in yourself. But once you recognize these patterns, they lose their power. Because the greatest defense against manipulation is awareness. When you can see the game being played, you stop being a player and start being the observer.